fight on the landing ground.
Thank you for joining us. You are listening to A Radio, and this is the Morning Moment. Please click on the follow button on Spreaker.com. This piece is entitled Ocasio-Cortez Dirty Little Secret. Her relationship with Soros has just come out in public. The piece I want to do highlights more evidence that Soros is deeply involved. He constantly complains if anyone dares criticize him. And here we are again. Oacsio and others are in fact being funded by none other than Soros and Soros-backed organizations funding left-wing, in fact communists, to take out moderate Democrats. I was right when I said it was a takeover funded by Soros and the lefties. The only problem is, for them, that is, thank God, that they don't have it all, that they don't have all powers of government. Not yet. But beware, they have a plan to silence the President of the United States and to crush his 2020 campaign. However, President Trump knows all their games and in my mind is 4 or 5 steps ahead and is more than a match for them. Thank God. But do not be complacent. Communists never stop, and neither do we. This piece is from Right Wing News. The links will be on my site. And there are many other stories about this, highlighting even more funding to many more left-wing activists all over the United States. Many hundreds, in fact. This is just part of the piece. America loves an underdog and a good story. The rise of Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez had all the markings of just such a story. The 28-year-old unknown millennial Latina from the Bronx pulled off a stunning upset in New York City, Democrat congressional primary, and knocking off a prominent party veteran in her first bid for public office. Ocasio-Cortez won 57.5% of the vote against Representative Joe Crowley, a 10-term Democrat in the 14th Congressional District in New York. That's a mouthful, isn't it? Widely seen by many as a possible successor to Representative Nancy Pelosi for the House Minority Leader, and was the 4th-ranked Democrat in the House. However, as with all stories, there is much more than meets the eye. It seems while Ocasio-Cortez may have been unknown to much of America, she was not exactly unknown to those with deep pockets. It turns out Ocasio-Cortez is backed by some deep and powerful pockets, including George Soros, Media Matters Consortium. Ocasio-Cortez previously worked as an organizer for, guess who, Bernie Sanders, in the 2016 presidential campaign. There you have it, folks. But go to the link on the site and read the whole piece and do your own homework. This is just the beginning. It's not just going to stop here. It'll continue on until they have total control, not just in the US, but everywhere. They are dangerous. These people are the rubber barons of the 21st century. They will not stop until they have total control of the means of production, which is a communist term, by the way. You can find more at aradio.wordpress.com, where you can find links to us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, iTunes, iHeartRadio, Gab, and email. You can now find us on Spotify. Just go to the podcast section and type Canadian Politics with a Twist and you'll find us. We are continuing to reach out to you, so please pass on the links. Please click on the follow button on Spreaker.com. You can listen to all my morning moments at Spreaker.com under A Radio, that's EHRADIO, A Radio. And please click on the like button. And you can find all my podcasts and morning moments at aradio.wordpress.com and click on the Morning Moments tab.